RJ, the story guy, back again. And today we're going to continue with chapter 4 and 5. And I really mean it this time. They are fairly short chapters, so this won't take long. Well, the last time we left poor old Don trying to get some sleep with all the troubles on his mind, his wife leaving him. How many more beers could he drink before passing out? And now what does he do with his life? And as he's doing this, he hears a sound, a leathery, flapping, whapping, like a bat. This is just a moment later. Fully awake, Don reached too far for the lamp and knocked it off the table. Son of a biff! He rolled off the bed onto the floor and desperately felt around. Finding the lamp behind the table, he fumbled for the switch. It came on, driving 1,000 needles of light into his rapidly dilating eyes. Oh, damn stupid shit. He squeezed his eyelids closed, turning away from the lamp, and slowly opened them, allowing his lazy irises to contract. It was quiet now. Using the lamp like a searchlight, he pointed the open top of its shade around the seemingly cavern-like room. There, up in the far corner, by the outside door, was a black mass. He could see it quiver, and then noted the fine black fur on the back of its thumb-sized head, large pointed ears, and little claws holding on to the rough dirt plaster of the wall. You little son of a bitch, who the hell let you in? I'm no flying mammal fan, little buddy, so you'll have to get the hell out of here. He cautiously approached the door, opened it, propped open the saggy screen door, and backed up against his bed. Now get the hell out. Those grasshoppers out there are just dying for your eating pleasure. The bat didn't move, but continued trembling, evidently trying to become invisible. Okay, bat, let me turn out the light. A bit of silence, then the leather wings flapping. Don hit the floor, not wanting to be in its flight path. Stupid! His sonar's not going to let him run into something as big and brainless as me. Then the whapping silently retreated, and quiet. Bon appetit, Don wished his former house guest. He got up, closed the doors, and lay down to the same disturbing thoughts that had prevented sleep the night before. Then a voice, sibilant, slightly husky, broke the uneasy silence. So, human, you want to hear my proposal? Chapter 5. Don screamed in the most humiliating manner, whirling in bed, which pulled apart his carefully constructed bedding. He hadn't gotten around to making it with his new Walmart sheets. After whacking his ears and trying to control his breathing, a small compensation since he had lost some control of his bladder, but, thank God, maintained an iffy authority over his bowels. He concentrated on listening for the slightest sound. There was something, like maybe fleas crawling over fine bat fur. Since he had lost his dignity, Don decided to speak. All right, who's there? I'm not a violent person. I'm unarmed, so if you want to steal my wallet, go right ahead. There's nothing else of value here, and I'll keep the lights off so I can't see or identify you. Fair enough? One or two fleas scurried over a bat ear, but otherwise there was an unnatural silence. Even the breeze outdoor held its breath. Okay, so I dreamed that creepy voice, and I'm just here by myself, talking to the bedbugs, right? Well, no, not quite, said the sibilant voice. Oh, shit, was Don's highly intellectual response. Please, no more theatrics. I'm not here to do you harm or to take anything. Quite the opposite. I'm here to offer you an opportunity to travel, to see great wonders, and give you a chance to do something useful, to save lives. In fact, to save a whole way of life. What is this? Some missionary recruitment ploy from that church I went to this morning? I think if you'll look at the visitor's card I filled out, I said nothing about volunteering to... No. This has nothing to do with the church, although I must admit it did speak well of your intention to turn your life around. I haven't much of a life to turn around. Actually, this is perfect. You now have nothing to prevent you, nothing holding you back from accepting my proposal. Unless you're afraid or lazy. Does uninformed count? What the hell are you talking about? Basically, you are needed to help with some easygoing, laid-back folks get organized to deal with something that could not only end their way of life, but end their lives, period. And you want me to do something about it? You don't know how laid back I can be. Could you be more specific? To do this will take a while. Required me to provide vital background. Do you really want to hear this? Look, you scared the piss out of me, and I'm not a bit sleepy, so I would consider it the least you could do. What is the most I could do? Let me turn on the light so I can see who's talking, because I feel odd sitting here in the dark having a conversation with a total stranger. I think you might prefer to feel odd for a while, so let's just keep the lights off. Don sighed. This is only my casita, so go ahead, be my guest. Good. Now lay back down and I'll tell you a story. Hopefully, I won't go to sleep. So, I told you they were short. That ends that. Next time, we're going to hear the story as a sibilant voice tells it to Don. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye.